Hey everybody, Adam here, and back with a little more Legacy. So this is one that's been requested a few times, and I've just been kind of waiting for the mood to strike me. And so tonight the mood struck. And so tonight we are playing Painter. Specifically, this is Fiddlebender Painter. So this is a traditional red painter shell featuring Oswald Fiddlebender. For those who are unaware, Oswald Fiddlebender is a creature that is functionally a birthing pod for artifacts. So that's rad. So Fiddlebender is going to let us go ahead and turn, say, a redundant grindstone into a painter servant. Or turn a bonus Mox Opal into a grindstone, or what have you. It's just going to give us a few options, let us be a little more flexible, so should be pretty cool. We do have 2 main deck Aethersworn Canonist and 2 sideboard Aethersworn Canonist to kind of help versus some spell-based combo. Torpor Orbs for D&T and Doomsday, Red Blasts for Delver and such, Swords to Plowshares, same deal. So just some answers to stuff, Wear Tear, Surgical Extraction, Soul Guide Lantern, just a nice suite of answers. We are an Urza Saga deck, so in our list, Saga can go find us Pithy Needle, Grindstone, LED, Chromatic Star, if for some reason we're hurting for colored mana of one kind or another, or just need to draw a card. We have a main deck Soul Guide Lantern, which is going to allow us to kind of have a little bit of kind of softer graveyard hate. We can find an Opal. Got some options for sure. So, without further ado, let us kick this pig and go ahead and play some Painter. So, I appreciate everyone coming out and joining tonight. Truly. There are plenty of ways you could choose to spend your Thursday nights, but I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend this one with me. This is Furnace, Star, Go. Saga will get us the Grindstone. Sure. Great Furnace. Star. That is a truly aggressive brainstorm there. It's really kind of early in the game for that kind of shenanigans, but sure. Basic Plains go. We're just gonna get some value. We're not in any real hurry here. Fiddlebender, you say? Play another Urza Saga. I will just play out this Mox Opal also. The stable mana source here is good. And we're not in any rush whatsoever. This Saga's gonna do a lot of the heavy lifting. make our construct. Down the stack first. Deal? Could preemptively name Teferi? I think that holding up Blast is just better. No? Grab LED. Cast Painter Servant? I'm just gonna do it now. It gives them a few points of interaction. Nope. That's right. Lion's Eye Diamond, not technically a mana ability. In that circumstance... dump a star, I guess? Good deal. Take you the red blasts. This is like reasonable? Question mark? Hole is like pretty bad. Maybe Hole's better than Bridge? Bridge seems pretty atrocious. I will keep... No, we have answers. I was gonna say I will keep Bridge in the respect that opponent could play the card Murktide Regent, but if we have Murktide, like if opponent plays Murktide Regent, we have a main deck Soul Guide Lantern and we have 6 blasts, so I think we're okay. Just gonna run it back. We'll just bring in these other 2 blasts and call it. I think that's kind of one of the real beauties of this, is that Urza Saga really gave this deck new life. Because now you aren't just hard in on deal. Basic Mountain Goblin Wall to go. Oh. Well, that's fun and exciting. Fails to find an equipment. That leads me to believe opponent's hand is what we call bad. I'm not naming blue here because I want to turn off their... I want to not make their Force of Wills better. We have it next turn? Deal. I mean, that's fair, Greg. Opponent also just seems to be actual factual Stoneblade. There's the Kaldra. Kind of knew that was coming because opponent failed to find with all their weapons with their Stoneforge trigger. Alright. Just gonna float here. Can I grab a star? Draw a card. I would love another mana source here, which we found. Good, great. Everything is spectacular. Our life is very, very good. Play Fiddlebender. Sure thing. Does opponent have a third plow? Okay. Well, that's exciting. Rip is good here, not gonna lie to you. Yikes. Oh, that's rad. Very cool, Travis. I had heard a rumor that that was a thing that was occurring, but did not hear confirmation that that was 100%. So that's really neat. Okay. I will just attack because this turn the point doesn't make the difference. Good. If opponent has another plow, we're probably just dead. Truly unfortunate. So there's Painter. I don't think we're doing anything in enough time. Okay. I think I want Portable Hole. Plow seems good. I can cut LED. Soul Guide Lantern's bad. Can probably cut Canonists. Cutting Canonist gets me Bridge back, which seems very good. I could board in Wear Tear. I think that we have enough other ways to go around what's going on that I would prefer to just, like, if an opponent has a Rest in Peace, we just take a different avenue. Sure. This is a hand that does stuff eventually. And I'm okay with does stuff eventually. Ponder results. Play Saga and pass again? I'm not in any real hurry here. So game plan here will be to plow, untap Portable Hole if necessary. Goodbye. Ponder's fine. Okay. I have idiot. Things I want in my life include a basic to cast Goblin Engineer. I guess the get there was probably Wellspring, if I'm being honest. Now that I think about it, Star is actively worse than Wellspring. Plow Engineer. Reasonable. Ponder resolves. The beauty of this is I can cast Portable Hole if they play a Stoneforge here. Then if Portable Hole doesn't resolve, I can use Opal to weld with Engineer. Reasonable. It's dead. Also, the reason to grab that basic mountain there is to respect the card back to basics. So far, our opponent has only shown us blue and white cards. I see the Werte there, which means they could be on a splash build, but even splash build could play back to basics. Show me Ichor Wellspring. Snapcaster Mage, target Plow. Engineer has been plowed. We're just gonna keep clocking here. Teferi sucks. That's real bad. Play Welder. Say go. Got it. Oh, right. Truly unfortunate. I'm gonna take the trade here. Play portable hole. I will wait for another opportunity to arise to deal with Jite. I don't want to play this and just like toss it right into the open Jite. Play Ancient Densa, go! Sure. I'm correct, right? Like opponent hasn't shuffled since they brainstormed. They knew those two cards. Keep holding. Like another Saga is kind of absurd here. Truly unfortunate. But it resolves. Reasonable. Looking at what opponent has in graveyard, opponent's deck is like probably equally white to blue right now. They milled Brainstorm Plow. Also, C 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. C 4 basic island, 2 basic plains. This is the reason that I think playing around back to basics is super reasonable. I'm taking 9. No? Wild. Okay. Okay, that's dead. Grindstone? Engineer. We will grind them. That's deep, yo. Yep. Okay. Opponent called their bluff. It's weird for them to spend the third GT counter there, but like, sure. Well, alright then. -1 to Stoneblade. It doesn't really help that I boarded incorrectly, assuming some opponent was some sort of like blue-white control deck. But I suppose in my defense, like, the blue-white control deck is more common in this day and age than Stoneblade is. This is atrocious. This is technically better, but not by a lot. Put down Lantern. I'm not sure I'll even need that. Once upon a time, sure. So this is probably like elves. Okay. Reclaimer, sure. I present to you Painter's Servant. Green-white Reclaimer? Could still be Alls, I suppose. Probably green-white Reclaimer. Tabernacle? That's rude. Gonna let Painter's Servant die here? I can just weld it back into play when I need it. Kids, this is where my opponent dies. Goodbye. Noted. Opponent is on post. Fair. So, opponent is, benefits of a slightly fringe deck. People don't always know what to do. And I'm like, well, I just figured you were green-white Reclaimer. That's the story here, friends. I figured you were Reclaimer. Alright. Fair Furnace. Nope. Nope. Opal. Yeah, like, I think this Tabernacle is actively bad for opponent right now. We'll just chill for now. Yep, this is where opponent tries to go big. Green sends unit for Titan. Resolves. Draw a card. Play a welder. Play an opal. Keep the fresh opal. I will value grind opponent. Dece. The Karakas is back in their deck too now, which is unfortunate. Yep, Karakas Vesuva. I will not block. Is this where we get Emrakul cast at us? 7. Yep. Take an extra turn. Yep. You got this. Okay. Enter Surgical Extraction. Enter Soul Guide Lantern. Then what do we not want? Maybe a lantern is too much. Portable Hole does very little. This Either Sworn Canonist does less. The question being, do we board in Plow to beat... No, we have Grindstone. Or Pithing Needle. Reasonable. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we board in exactly Surgical. Maybe we don't have time for Wellspring? Because it's a Lantern? Yep. His hand does not cast our spells. I don't love this either. I'm gonna be honest. Welder. Give me the portable hole. That's not the portable hole. In dire need of portable hole. Okay. Fiddlebender. This card is going to do wonderful things for us. Stage, sure. Never mind, we're good at this game. If I sack this, I don't have the artifact count that I need. I will yield. Nope. There we go. Magic Online being Magic Online. Grab Painter. Name Blue. Okay. This being in my hand is actually kind of terrible. I'm now realizing that that is not what I... This doesn't do what I need it to do. Question is, what is the best way to proceed? I need to get this. Swap this for Painter, draw a card. That's what we were looking for. I cannot tap Oswald Fiddlebender. I need it to be able to kill a Merit Lage if they crop rotate. What do they just pitch? Crop rotation. Do I think they have another crop rotation? That only works at sorcery speed. Why did I think that that worked at instant speed? Yikes. It is indeed Birthing Pod. Oh, right. They just had the thing in play. Big yikes. We have died. Yeah, they have the crop rotation, and they just had the thing in play that I forgot they had in play. My brain didn't process that that was already a copy. So, yeah, that's bad. Well, we're off to a roaring 0-2 start. As I stated on Twitter, I have never played Painter before. Not at all. I'm, not particularly well versed in Painter lines, so everyone gets to watch me flounder and do poorly because I don't really know what I'm doing, but it seems sweet, and people have been asking for it for quite some time, so here it is. Watch me play Painter and lose. Are you not entertained? We lost the die roll. I don't know who we're playing against. Get it? Because our opponent's name is nameless. How can you know that which has no name? That was probably a little... That was excessive. But it was funny to me. So there you go. You get that then. Opponent struggling to figure out whether they want to play or draw. Tempted to type to opponent in chat. Don't bother looking me for my name in the 5-0 deck dumps. You're not going to find it. See how they respond. Reasonable. Ponder resolves. I have this welder. I really hope opponent is playing Delver. Like, really, truly, deeply from the bottom of my heart. This hand feels very, very good against Delver. I have a blast and a portable hole. Resolves. Oh, okay. Yep. This is the big multicolor control deck. That's fine. We'll play Goblin Engineer. Yep. All right. I guess I kind of want Ichor Wellspring. I'm getting Enduranced. This is hysterical. I present to you Oswald Fiddlebender. Nice. Okay. Step 1, how do we beat the card Endurance? Sylvan Library resolves. That card is not long for this world. Promise, promise, promise. This is a portable hole. This portable hole will target your Sylvan Library. Brainstorm resolves. I I feel zero need to run this Goblin Engineer into what is potentially an Endurance. So I won't. Rad. Okay, Soul Guide Lantern seems great. Reb is like, okay. Plow is good. Canonist, bad. Portable Hole, questionable. I don't think I need Needle for anything. I don't think I particularly need Ensnaring Bridge. I think most of their threats can be answered between Portable Hole, Blasts, Graveyard Hate, things of that nature. So I like all that. Do I want Hole more than I want LED? Probably not. Reasonable. I will just take my engineer here. I have a Grindstone. We'll hawk a copy of Painter. I am a little exposed to Surgical Extraction here with this Painter just hanging out. Acre Wellspring. Mox Opal. Ponder is fine. Like a Portable Hole. We'll just create a little toolbox here because we're pretty sure we have the ability to do that. Reasonable. Yeah. You just randomly cycling dress down here is the most okay thing that could have ever happened to me. Goodbye. Okay. EI resolves. I don't think this Oswald Fillbender gets an artifact with Wellspring when I sack it. Reasonable. Kids, this is dangerous. Don't try this at home. Baby. Resolves. Sit here and be patient. Opponent has the force of negation. Opponent does have the force of negation. Okay. Does opponent also have the removal spell? Endurance me, sure. this one. That one's D's. Library resolves. It's marginal here, but I will thin. I will take another plateau also. Wellspring. Painter Cert. Name Blue. So the reason to not blink there is to wait and see. I would rather use this blast to protect. Excuse me? The day the music died? Okay then. There we go. I would rather use the red blast to protect from an answer to Painter. Uro is fine. Yep. That is an answer to what I want to do. Sure. Okay. Okay. Well, Uro's in, unfortunately, but... we find a pretty good thing that deals with Uro eventually. And this actually deals with Uro because it will also find us the Soul Guide Lantern that has been buried back in our deck. Yeah, that's fine. Annoying, but fine. Opponent has a desire to play more Magic cards. Sure. Yeah, you do just get to cast it again, no? Opponent unsure whether or not they want to counter this with Force of Will. That was the reason to, opponent. One, two, three, 4, 5. First one's a 5/5, then a 6/6. We get Soul Guide Lantern. Yep. That one's pretty good. Hard Force of Will, sure. Pretty free for me to do that. Feels like there's a dress down opponent is digging for. The real question here is, do I go for Grindstone and try to kill? Or do I go for Soul Guide Lantern, have the clean answer to Uro, and just let Saga do Saga things? And I think that's the correct answer. JK, I don't get choices. I will take Basic Mountain. That same principle, I think I will fetch. Go to 3, take the last basic out of my deck. Put the next to last basic. Dope. Endurance. Shuffle me, sure. Opponent also needs Prismatic Ending. It cannot be Swords to Plowshares. There's an ending, there's an ending. I will easy money throw this painter away, I'm kind of obligated. Another Uro, gross. Second Sylvan Library basically irrelevant. This buys us a turn. So, yikes. Okay. I think I do want this Ensnaring Bridge. It feels like there's enough situations that I get myself into where I'm gonna want this. Just to protect myself a little more. I think I can also cut LED. Actually, I'm gonna cut Portable Hole. Portable Hole doesn't seem like it does a ton. Yeah. Yes, please. Hot Fire. This is the hand that puts him to the test. It says, do you have it? Cast LED. Cast Painter. Force of Will. Cast Welder. Okay. We're plowing this with the triggers in the stack. I think we went on time here. And we hit an Uro, which is unfortunate. Play another grindstone. Opponent did have the endurance. Not 100% sure why they didn't endurance themselves. We take 9. They dredged loam. Please dredge loam again. They're gonna draw a card natural. Yeah, Sylvan Library's fine. Unfortunate. Alrighty. Well, womp womp. Fiddlebender. Yikes. Well, uh-oh. That's us 0-3. So I guess let's see if we can turn it around here and win the next 2 and take 50 play points and be on our way. Not exactly what I was hoping for. Then again, also kind of what I expected. As I said, not really a painter expert by any stretch of the imagination. So I think that, like, potentially there, when I was grinding them with the plan to paint, maybe I was supposed to grind myself to have access to more resources. My thought process being that with all of their cantrips, Uro, EI, Sylvan Library, all of that there was a real potential that we could just catch them. And I figured if we started the grinding early enough, we could catch them without an endurance. Or maybe catch the other endurance. But unfortunately, it seems our opponent was prepared for our shenanigans. But we got a couple more to turn this around. We'll see what happens. Either way, this is sweet. Painter, very good deck. I'm just not exactly the best painter pilot. So, kind of how that works out. Alright. Keep losing die rolls. Unfortunate. This doesn't cast any of our red spells, which is unfortunate. Like every other part of that hand. Like, fine? I guess? I can ship Fiddlebender? Just try to turbo? Immediately punished for not keeping the hand that played Canonist. Yikes. This does stone cold nothing. What is the name of the horn? Tarnfell. Seething Song, sure. Let's party. Big yikes. Big yikes. Relay, okay. Here's a Jeska's Will. City Traders, Lotus Petal. Yo, what? Woof. Burning Wish. Pier. Okay. Rite of Flame, Rite of Flame. Urgi. LED. Wish Tendrils. Big yikes. Canonist. Canonist. Stuff? Things? Bridge can go. Needle's terrible. Soul Guide Lantern is like pretty bad. But I don't know that there's anything else I want. What if we board in these Wear Tears because they blow up their stuff? Cut Soul Guide Lantern. Cut LED. Cut a Knicker Wellspring. Yep. Oh my god, this is so close. That's not. Eventually we just answer this. Relays, whatever. It doesn't particularly do anything. also doesn't particularly do anything. Harmfall is 5 mana. Gross. By the way, if anyone is curious, the reason Portable Hole is still on our deck is because of the card Ruby Medallion. Yeah? Sick. Kind of hoping to draw Welder there, to be honest. That's fine. Manamorphose is also fine. These are cards that don't do anything. It's fine. Harmfall that's. I mean, yes, but I'm getting in for 2 damage. I will just exile Lotus Petal. Exiling Lotus Petal with Portable Hole kind of free for me. The card Painter's Servant cracks this whole game wide open. Unfortunate. Our opponent's gonna have a good time when we're just value grindstoning them when they're mostly a red card stack. Burning Wish. Well, whatever you plan on casting, it's not happening this turn. Shattering Spree. Sure, sure, sure. Mountain good. Petal generating an extra red mana there. That's pretty clever. Pre-targeting both these idiots, sure. As expected. Suppose that was the reason. Well, it didn't really matter. Say, opponent had pedal, they could have pedaled for the extra red to kill the third one, so it didn't particularly matter, and I got in 2 points of damage. Seething Song, yes. This is all happening and I hate it. Jessica's Will. Well, that's not great. It's stuff, but another Jessica's Will, sure. It's also pretty atrocious, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, baby. City Traders. Goodbye. Hello, Ancient Tomb. Ritual. If opponent just has Burning Wish in hand, I'm gonna be real upset. Nope. Stone cold nothing. There's another Burning Wish gone. Yep. Seething Song, yup. LED, sure. Please tell me it's Echo. Because, baby, do we have Echo covered. That's black. Oh, it's pure. I don't know that Pure is even that good. Pure draws you like 10 cards? 11 cards? There's the Wish. Tendrils. Yuck. Gross. Well, that's unfortunate. So, we're just losing our way through this whole league. Big yikes. At this point, I may as well play the last one. It's, the money is spent. But yeah, wow. Again, I chalk a lot of this up to me not being super familiar with the deck and the correct mulligan lines and things like that. The deck is very powerful. In fact, this list is from Ella1, who is currently the trophy leader in Legacy. So, deck clearly good. But, yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. I know that you have a combo kill. I know that you can play an Urza Saga game. I know that you can draw cards with Ichor Wellspring and Star, but the intricacy of some of the more detailed lines is lost on me, unfortunately. And I think that with enough time and enough reps, I could absolutely understand the deck more. I guess the backstory a little bit is when I started playing Paper Legacy and really got into Legacy as a format, Painter was basically a dead archetype. This was after the banning of Sensei's Divining Top, but before the banning of Deathrite Shaman. But at this stage of the game, people just thought Painter didn't really have the tools, and when somebody came to an event playing Painter, it was usually one of those concessions where I own the deck, I think the deck is fun, and I don't care if I get stomped all day. And, like, that's a totally, like, I think that is a good way to play Magic. I really do. But I also understand full well that, like, this is, like, close, right? There's, like, a lot of things that crack this hand wide open. Them all once. Reasonable. Seems correct. Dope. Ponder, sure. I suspect opponent is either on Doomsday or the Bug Witherbloom deck. That's like a thing that part of me wants to Pyroblast because opponent is clearly stuck. Like a very deep primal part of my soul just Pyroblasts the hell out of that brainstorm. Okay, this is Doomsday. This card does like one thing in this matchup, right? So I think we just slam it. Get out. All right. Nice. Deal. I'm gonna name it again. Misty is fine. Grind you. I accept. So opponent is the Witherbloom deck, sure. Yo! Nice. They got me. You got more of them? Because we're gonna do it again. Dark Ritual, sure. Dark Ritual, yes. Okay. Thoughtseize, sure. You've taken my Ensnaring Bridge. I accept these terms. I'm gonna pop out my graveyard here just so it's easier to reference because this is going to be important. Just call it a hunch. Okay. So, with the Dark Rituals, I'm not sure if opponent is on the Tin Finsy deck that also plays Griselbrand or not. Either way, I think either Sworn Canonist is good. I think I like Swords to Plowshares. I think Ichor Wellspring was good there, but exactly there, and probably not good generically. I think Pithy Needle's pretty bad. Finally, what else are we cutting? Like, this hedges against the Griselbrand nonsense of the deck. But I think we can cut it. And if opponent is on the Griselbrand nonsense, we can reconfigure thereafter. So, for anybody who is not super familiar with what is being innovated with in Legacy right now, so everyone's kind of aware of the Chain of Smog. Yeah. Everyone is kind of aware of the Chain of Smog Witherbloom Apprentice combo. So the most recent innovation on this list has been to play a Griselbrand, reanimated Griselbrand package in that deck. so that your opponent has to respect two different types of situation. Just be Mountain Go for me. I will play my Pyroblast if I need to. My hand is pretty redundant. Thoughtseize resolves. Like, they probably take this blast. Yep. Yep. Just gonna get me my painter. Brainstorm is fine. Also, it strikes me now that opponent is on Grixis. Or actually, 4 color. Grab this. Make an idiot. Grab Grindstone. Play this land. This is Decay. Oh, Boseiju. Yep. Yes, please. Boseiju here is weird. Lands. Fiddlebender. Goblin Engineer. Alright. Get Canonist. Nice. Okay. Well, we managed one win. Opponent's deck is way cooler than ours, but we managed one. So yeah. Well, alright everybody, that is going to be it for me. Again, I appreciate you all coming out. It means a lot to me that you have chosen to spend your Thursday evening with me. I will be back again next Tuesday. I will post on Twitter next week, announcing the schedule a little in advance. I am sorry I did not this week. It has been a wild one. But everything will be on Twitter, which you can find, I'm still bad at this, here. Follow me there. It is the best way to find out exactly what's going on the stream at any given time. So go ahead and follow me there. I will post on there usually every Monday with what the plan for the stream is for the week. Also, down in the Twitch bio, you can find the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel has all of the stream footage, so if you ever miss anything and don't want to sit through a completely and totally raw, like, shenanigans-y Twitch, or you don't have Twitch Prime or aren't subbed, and so therefore you get ads and things, pop on over to YouTube. You can watch it there without ads, because I don't put any ads on the YouTube, unless YouTube is doing it automatically, which I guess is a thing, so it's not my fault, I promise. Finally, you can find the Team Swish YouTube channel down below as well. I have posted some content there in the past, less frequent these days, but still occasionally. Mostly Legacy, Vintage Cube, and there is some Commander over there under the name The 99. No, I'm sorry, Battlefields and Brews. We had to change the name. Battlefields and Brews with myself, Jay Mead, Jacob Kinsvogel, and a rotating fourth, and we just jam Commander and drink and have a good time. So if you are into Commander, that exists. But again, thanks everybody. I appreciate you coming out. I will see you all again Tuesday. Cheers. Have a good night.